everyone, this is Life Happens with Gracee Boycee. At Life Happens, we educate, we entertain, and we give back to the society. So follow us on this journey. Hello everybody, it's Gracee Boycee here with another very interesting topic. Yes, interesting but a little pathetic. Something happened in the beautiful city of Calabar, Canon City. I think I've gone the dating with this week precisely, maybe about the 22nd or so. And there was an accident. A woman caught her husband with another lady, and something happened, and she lost her life during the process. And I thought this is something to talk about. So we, the living, we can learn a lot of lessons from this. And so the topic we're going to talk about today is um, the the cheating husband and the side chick. Who is to blame? Cheating is one thing that can never come to an end, right? I mean, there's been cheating right from time immemorial. So we just have to talk about this topic, and so maybe we might learn a lot from the lesson. So in the studios with me today, I have on my right side, Mr. Josephina. Welcome to the show again.
Thank you very much, Gracee Boycee. My pleasure to be here.
Thank you. And on my left side, beautiful lady.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, I want to say thank you guys for taking out time again to come to my show, Mr. Joseph. I'm sure you enjoyed the show last time. That's why you came here.
Yes, I did.
Yes, thanks so much. So today's topic, like I said, I want to talk about what is going on right now. When it comes to cheating, who is to blame? Let's start from there. Is it the husband or the spouse or the side chick?
Okay, let me quickly go back to that incident. On Sunday, the 18th of September,
18th,
it's one day that history, recorded on a very bad light.
Yes.
When we were told by an eyewitness that a lady, drove, in a dare pursuit to catch the cheating husband,
Yes.
and finally ended up,
She lost her life.
dying. It's a very sad one. So going straight to your question, I'm a man, so I would have to put it very clear how it is. For me, the cheating husband, the man, should be blamed. Because a singer once said the other time that a woman is like a horse. The man is like the rider. The horse says, "You can't ride me. You can't." so it's the man who should put all the blame, not just on the man that the wife lost her life on Sunday, but on every cheating man. Because about 95% of such incidences or cheat is being initiated by the man. 95% is being initiated by the man. So I put the blame wholly on the men that cheat on not on the side chick. The side chick could is just there, could say yes or no. Yeah. So I put the blame, in simple terms, strictly on the man, on the cheating man.
You know what? Let's even define cheating. We didn't talk about cheating. Sometimes, maybe, I don't know, our listeners know what knows the meaning of cheating.
Cheating is cheating. Everybody knows cheating.
Everybody knows it.
Cheating is cheating. Everybody knows cheating.
Okay, so cheating is when somebody is having a relationship out of the matrimony, right? Not
that's for the married.
When they're married, it's
for
not
the married,
you
yeah.
dating somebody and having, that's not right.
No, it is.
It is. One person.
You are into another relationship, you are still cheating.
Yeah.
So in essence, is when you are into a relationship, keep to that relationship, right?
Yeah.
You get that out of the way before you go to the next one. So when you have two people, you are cheating on one person, right? Or cheating on both people, on both persons. So hello everybody, it's Life Happens with Gracee again. It's going to get juicy, it's going to get sweeter. Don't go anywhere, just hang in here. We're going to break into pieces. We want to learn lessons from, like I said, on the 18th of September. It was a really bloody day in Calabar. This beautiful woman, she lost her life, because she was angry. Sometimes you don't know how you are going to react.
She just allowed anger.
Yes. You don't know how you're going to react. So people are saying, "Oh, she's stupid, she's foolish." No, emotions. You don't know how you're going to
Exactly.
react.
Sometimes you can't control your emotions.
Yes.
So I won't really blame the woman. It will happen to anybody.
It can happen to anybody, yes.
So but I also will blame the man.
Yes.
Is a cheating spouse. I will blame.
Okay.
Because nothing happens in isolation.
Okay.
The side chick, I imagine, did not go to him. He must have approached the side chick. He must have gone to the side chick.
Okay.
Okay. So, and who doesn't like good things, because I was reading the other day on Facebook about some cheating men, what they promise,
they don't only promise, they do for them.
Exactly.
They do for them. They really do for them.
Some even go as far as lying to them that they are not married,
yes,
that they are divorced, and promise them heaven and earth.
Or they are separated from their wives.
Exactly.
I've not spoken to my wife for a whole year. We don't talk. It's not working out for us.
And for the young ladies, especially, the time is ripe. We're in difficult times.
Yes, very difficult times, especially in Nigeria. Unemployment. These
Unemployment.
girls are vulnerable.
Exactly. They are very
vulnerable.
So the moment you promise them one thing or the other, so you can't really also. I won't blame the side chick. It's the man I will blame. Just like I said, nothing happens in isolation. The girl did not go to the man. The man went to the
okay, Mister. Let me come in there. Let's not say we're not going to blame the side chick, right? Because when somebody is married, you're not supposed to, but these circumstances sometimes lead to this situation. Like you said
you don't
earlier,
know what the man must have told her.
Are they supposed to investigate now? So if the man comes to you and said, "Hey, Gracee, I'm married, but I'm looking with my wife. I'm separated, or she's in the US. Some even lie that their family is abroad, but they are not abroad here. So are we, as the side chick, supposed to investigate?
How do you investigate?
Or just
a lying and cheating on? How do you investigate? Some people are not cut out for that. They don't just have the time. They believe you hook, line, and sinker. Whatever you tell them, they just believe. Like I told you, ladies are very vulnerable.
Yes, we are.
We believe anything. Except very tough and in very rare cases,
they have discipline,
investigating
about this particular.
Before I came to the studio, Gracee, there's something I saw on the social media space. A young girl asked a man, said, "Are you still dating my sister?" And the man said, "No, na family problem too much." Now, what am I saying? What am I saying? Now, this is because the economic situation in Nigeria it's crazy. So when you see a family, and let me really open it some more, because I've seen a lot of instances where some parents, some mothers, even push their daughters, to go because of the hardship in the nation. A lot of people are suffering. Now, some would say 3 square meals. Some don't even have one. So, but when you see this man who is coming out to say, "Okay, I'm going to get accommodation for you. I'll pay your fees," so they just jump on it. Now, you find, like, what your question, should they had investigated the cheating? They'll find it very difficult. At that time, they are being beclouded by a whole lot of things. So what they need is just the immediate. Let my needs be sorted out. Yeah, you saw what? Who do you ask?
Who do you go to for the investigation? So it's difficult to investigate. It's just that we should advise the men to try and be a little bit responsible. And as it happened in Calabar. Calabar is a very small place. So the story I read, I don't know whether they are true or not. You read all kinds of things on social media. So I read that the man told the wife that he was traveling, and got caught somewhere around the cultural center. So if you tell your wife you're traveling, for God's sake, travel.
And the wife sees you in town. It's a different thing if I know my husband is in town, right? But not that he's in Lagos. He's in Abuja, and I'm seeing you here. I'm sure something must have, pushed that reaction. Let me make sure this is
this man that told me he traveled. Is it really him?
She
just wanted to prove a
then
point.
She lost her life.
When things happen, sometimes
it's so difficult.
Exactly.
Very
You lose control. You lose your temper. You don't even know how to. You get overwhelmed by anger. So much such that you can't even think right. So I won't blame her.
And you
It's
know,
the man I will continue to blame.
definitely, because as it is now, I just imagine the man at the moment.
Yeah.
How would he feel?
Terrible.
His act led to the death of his wife. And if I'm looking at the man should be way above 50 years. If God is merciful to him, keeps him for the next 30 years, he would live his entire life regretting. He will live his entire life with the guilt. So such people, and the side chick would sure get married to another person and would live her life. But I want to say this to men. When you go out cheating, you are disrespecting your wife. You're disrespecting your wife. Some even go to the level that even within their neighborhood, their compound, they are seeing a girl there. Now, that's a height of disrespect for your wife. That's a height of disrespect for your children. Now, the outcome, the aftermath is the pain, the sorrow that this man,
and the danger,
yes, your wife too. So that's the thing.
Because you never know, you don't even trust people. You don't know how long or how far the side chick can go to destroy the wife or to destroy the children.
You're right.
Because
To cause confusion, so that they can get married to them. Some side chicks fall in love with the married man, and they can do anything to make sure that marriage get back. So they can get, so they get married to the man. They forget the consequences. What if somebody?
Do they even care about consequences?
Is somebody going to do this to me? Because once a side chick, there's always going to be another side chick. So this kind of this type of situation like this, the ladies, the girls, or because most times there is the younger ones, right, who fall into this situation. Even adults too. Adult women do too, right?
The women naturally are very vulnerable. They just believe, most women, let me not just say all, are very vulnerable. They just believe anything you tell them, and they get carried away by the case of this woman, just use that language, so they can get into anything.
So if you know, okay, if you know that your husband cheats, with due respect to the African men, African men cheat. We know that, right? That's how we grow up. We know that, right? Excuse me.
Sure.
Is it that African cheats?
Let there be a little respect.
Yes,
little
yes. Let
respect.
there be
Yeah.
respect for your
Calabar is a
family.
small place. You can take your cheating outside.
Yes.
You do your wife a whole lot of favor.
Yes, you can do it, in a very
But do you know those men that cheat on their wives, they would go. I mean, they will be extremely mad if they hear that their wife cheats. So that's the thing.
Not like that. They say it's a man's word. That's what I would say. It's a man's word. Okay. Even if it's a man's word. Okay, let's say it's a man's word, right? But be secretive about it. Don't hurt your wife. You don't want to hurt somebody you say you love, right?
Exactly.
Love does not give pain. If you cannot help it.
And that's not because they say there's no fear in love. Don't even give your wife the opportunity to even suspect you, to be afraid, that she's not, secured in your house. Because if she knew that, this my husband is mine and mine forever, she won't be running after the husband everywhere, no matter how possessive you are. You at least be confident. You have at the back of your mind, oh, this is my husband. No matter what happens, this is my husband. He gives me all the respect. He has never been caught.
So even if he's doing it, but
and somebody calls you, you won't believe. If somebody tells you, say, oh, thanks so much, you may not even believe because you've never caught him. He has given you that respect, and he's being secretive about it. You don't even know that your husband can ever cheat. Okay?
Yes, come to that. Being secretive about it. We're not encouraging
infidelity.
But we're just saying it is. We're just saying it is what it is. You know what I mean? A beautiful face cannot stop a cheating man. A hardworking woman cannot stop a cheating man. No matter what you do, you cannot stop a cheating man. What can stop a cheating man is the man himself, right?
Exactly.
If the man himself,
you can't
so
change
nobody can change anybody. That's just what we are saying. So there's nothing you can do to stop anybody from cheating. The person has to want to stop it himself. And for the women there, sometimes when you find out that love is no more self, I think the best thing for you is for you to divorce or for you to I don't know, right? To divorce.
There are other ways. You can just go to God. There's nothing. The Bible says that with men it may be possible, but with God all things are possible. It's only God that can change a cheating husband. So just go to God, cry to God on your knees. You can change things, a whole lot of things, even without talking, without saying a word to your spouse. You can change. Say it to God. Let your conversation.
What about those who are not Christians? Everybody will do
Yeah, definitely. So for those that are not Christians, you just, yes, there's some that are.
Not only in Africa, but like I
Yeah,
say, I'm an African, so I'm going to talk from
But
my.
they believe in some kind of thing.
Yes.
Okay? So whatever you believe in, you take it to that thing that you believe in.
And most importantly, there should be some form of self-discipline, because any man, we have beautiful women out there.
And the beautiful ones are not yet.
Yes, that's what the little icon said the other time. That the beautiful ones are not yet, but we have very beautiful women out there. But you should know that once you are committed to a particular person, for the rest,
it's a commitment.
Yeah.
I tell people that you don't pay attention, go to job, just leave.
For that woman to get to that level of having to search the husband's pockets and all of that, the husband must have given her exactly.
But I love to advise the women, for you to have your peace of mind. Don't.
From the man's point, right?
Yeah. Yes. From the man's point.
The man's point of view.
Don't. Well, I would love to say I would love to speak for both the man and the woman.
No, speak for the man.
But for the man, the women should not, be suspicious every time. Don't check his phone. Allow it. Not because once you start having that distrust,
where is it going to?
Yeah, it will form this mold in your mind. Okay, maybe I see him one day just flashing. That could be it. So just allow him to his phone. I have access to my wife's phone. I don't even go to I don't even go because I feel, what do I have to do there? What do I have to do there? So I just believe that what I'm doing is right. I try to be disciplined, because like I did say, all of the issue of infidelity from the man to the side chick is initiated by the men. Yes. 95%. You could hardly see some single girls who would, oh man, I love that man. He looks so cute. But for the women, allow the man, if you need your peace, just allow the phone there. And for those who believe on something, if it's your prayer, pray for the man. If it's your prayer, pray for the man. So for the men, you have to be very, very disciplined. I know there are beautiful girls. Like the kind of job I do, I'm exposed to seeing a lot of girls on a daily basis, a lot of ladies on a daily basis. But even though you have a family, even though you have, you feel very ashamed maybe someday that people are busy dragging you on the social media. Oh, and I just wonder.
Yes. And please don't go out there. Some ladies go to schools, right, to find the side chicks of their husband. They're going to make trouble. Some go to workplace. Yes, I'm going to harass the woman. Say, hello, I heard that you don't sleep with my husband. That is. I've seen situations where a wife goes to beat the side chick and the man marries the side chick. Like we said, there's nothing you can't stop a grown-up man. In fact, that's the message. Is a man who is willing to change. There's nothing you can do about it. You will end up losing your life, right? Like what has just happened. They said they were married for 19 years, right? And they have 3 grown-up kids. Now, according to you say you read on social media, right, that this man is in coma. I don't know, that's in the hospital. You just said it. So if this man dies, God forbid, and the wife is already dead, for what? It's not even worth it. So sometimes we should use reasoning, right? We should use logic.
Try and control your temperament. Don't let it get hold of you. Don't lose out.
Yes, don't lose out.
Terrible temper.
Yes.
Try and control your temper and try, engage yourself in other things. That will take
distraction.
Your mind.
Get distracted. Do some other things. Go to work, pay attention, go to church. Talk to good people. Some of the friends who encourage you, who will tell you, man, some friends are so evil. Do you know why? They just
negative
energy. You don't want negative energy. You have their kids. Go to school, visit them, do something, distract yourself.
Get yourself busy.
Nobody is going to die for a man, for Christ's sake. Why are you going to die for a man or a woman? and at that point in time that you are angry, calm down, because I know what anger can do.
Exactly.
Anger, oh my
is
goodness. Then
terrible.
after that, oh my God, what has happened? Do you know how this guy is regretting? There is so much that is in coma, which means
I can imagine what he's going through.
do you know?
Because it will have maybe that if God is faithful to him, 20 more years or 30 to live with it.
Like you say.
So this would be like an advice to the men. Before you go out to, live a life of infidelity, you should ask yourself that question: what would the result be like? What would the result be like? Would it be something that I'll be proud of? Would it be something my children will be proud of, or my wife be proud of? Or now imagine his in-laws. I just imagine how they are painting the picture they are painting around him. So once you first project the outcome of your art, I think that can discourage you from going about it.
Exactly, because that thing can just destroy your entire career, your life. Because what about you? You're even talking about in-laws and other people. What about his own career? He's a lawyer. So it's a terrible thing.
It's a terrible thing. It's a shame. Something. So that's how we're going to call it. Quick on this wonderful show, and you will see more of Mr.
Josephine.
Mr. Josephine, and also Miss Stella here. She want to pass by sometimes to hang out in the studios and talk about all the good stuff right happening around, and then. So that's how we're going to call it a quick day on the show. So join us same time in Gracee Boycee Studios.